I'm going to show you how to draw Bash, dressed up as Dracula for Halloween. Okay, go and get yourself pen and pencil, something to draw with, maybe a rubber, white paper, always put something underneath if you're going to be using pens as well. Let's get started. Bash has got funny little ears, so it's almost like you're drawing an M. And then it goes down and across. And then same on the other side, like that. That's just the top of Bash's head. And then we're gonna, one side, all the way down like that. And in this drawing, Bash has got arms up in the air. Like that. Just do it really nice and slow. And then we're going to go all the way down. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. Because Mubbles only have 3 toes. Same on the other side. 1, 2, 3. And then let's just draw this hand. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So you've got the shape, and then imagine that Dash is really pleased with the costume and lifting up the cape. Let's do one little eye here, and always a bigger eye there. Like that. Dot in the middle, dot in the middle. Nose. And smiling. There we go. Normally I draw Dash's teeth, but today, little Dracula pointy teeth. Like that. Okay, then we're going to do the cape. Goes underneath like that. And a little bow. And if you imagine, there's a little kind of thing that goes around the wrist, so that every time Bash lifts their arms up, the cape will go up as well. So I'm just going to draw that, so it goes down, and then just a nice wiggly line. And we could do some movement lines as well. Okay, got the nice outline, and now I'm going to colour it in. So let's use nice red for the cape, and I'm going to use the thick end. There we are. Right, now let's colour in Bash. So I'm using blue. Leave the teeth white. Do you know, the nice thing about these pens is that you can use them to add a bit of shadow behind the cape there. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you just literally, it's almost, you're just going over the line. You see how that leaves a nice shadow there? I'm going to do the same underneath. There we are. And you can do it on the creases as well. A little bit there, a little bit under the arm. And then just going to take a pencil, just add a little bit of shading there. What else should we add? I think that's it. Look, that's a little bash. That's a little badge that I made. Always making things. I'll show you how to make that later on. So there you have it. There is Bash from the Mubbles, dressed up as Dracula for Halloween. I'm Liz, creator of the Mubbles, and welcome to the Isle of Smile. Now I'm going to show you how to draw the Slug of Knowledge on a pumpkin for Halloween. So I'm just going to start off right at the top there and draw Slug of Knowledge. Draw the eyes like that. Do one there and one. There we are. We're going to sit the Slug of Knowledge on top of the pumpkin. You just do a curved line, and then we're going to do the top of the pumpkin. I'm just going to draw that just there. So the slug is actually just sitting behind it. And there we go. Just don't have to make all the noises when you're drawing. I quite often make noises when I'm drawing. Okay, so the pumpkin is a nice big round shape like that. And do the same on the other side. There we go, that's the bottom of the pumpkin. It's going to finish off the eyes. And I think the slug will probably be eating a little bit of the pumpkin as well, don't you reckon? Yeah. So let's just draw. It's the sort of curly bit. I don't know what you call that. It's like a leaf, really, I suppose. Now, let's draw the triangles. So you can imagine that pumpkin's been cut already. And you know what? It's not a scary pumpkin. This is going to be a nice, friendly one. So we draw the mouth. And then 2 teeth. Nice, friendly pumpkin. I'm going to colour that in. On there. And again there. I'm using these nice big thick markers because it doesn't take quite so long to colour. Boing. Right. Now pumpkins, they've got kind of like grooves on them, haven't they? So we can do that in the black pen as well. I'm just going to follow the line of the pumpkin shape all the way down to the bottom there. And then just don't want to go round the eye, so just there we are. And then maybe one there, another one there. It kind of makes the pumpkin look like it's a bit more, it's got a bit of shape to it. And then let's just do the Slug of Knowledge eyes. And of course, it's his mouth. Just having a little nibble. And just a couple of leaves either side. Another one there. on the other side. I think the slug's probably had a bit of a chew of that leaf already. Okay, have you got your pumpkin, your slug? Let's do a bit of colouring in now. So I'm going to start with the slug, which is nice purple. Colour in the pumpkin. For that I need some orange. And I'm going to use the really thick end of this pencil here, or this marker rather. Okay, got my orange pumpkin. I'm going to use some green, colour in the leaves. Missed a bit. Going to colour in the stalk black and dark green. Add a bit of detail on the leaf. And if you can use the purple. With these markers, it's really good. You can add a bit of shadow like that. So we are under the slug. And then maybe around pumpkin eye. And just giving it a little bit of shading here. Here we go. We have there you have it. Got the Slug of Knowledge sitting nicely on a nice big pumpkin for Halloween. Hi everyone, I'm Liz, the creator of the Mubbles, and today I'm going to show you how to make a pumpkin decoration, especially for Halloween, like this. Okay, this is what you need to make a fantastic Halloween pumpkin decoration. Some wool, orange wool, scissors, some pipe cleaners, green ones, and some string. Don't forget, I like to use whatever you've got around the house. So I'm making pumpkin decorations because I've got loads of orange wool, But if you've got green wool or black wool, then you can change that and you can make the same thing into spiders. You don't have to use orange. Right, okay, ready? Let's get making. First thing you need is a piece of wool. So I'm just going to cut one to about that length and have that ready because you're going to need that to tie the pumpkin with. Now, put the piece of wool on your fingers, and the idea is that you're going to try and wrap it together as neatly as possible. If you can do it in a nice, follow it round like that. I'm going to try and, there we are, that looks better. Then you just go over the end of the pumpkin, of the bit of wool that you left there, and just build it up like that. Just go all the way down. Just keep wrapping it up. So don't do it so tight that you can't slide it off easily. There we are. So that's about right. And then just cut the edge. I've already cut that one. And then this is where slide your pumpkin off your fingers, and then you're just going to try and pop it into the middle of the wool there, like that, and then tie it as quickly as you can, as carefully as you can. If you don't get it right first time, you can always just do it again. And then you have to tie a knot. You'll be able to see the pumpkin coming together. If you get it right in the middle there, then tie it really tightly, like that. There we go. I'm going to tie a knot. Like that. Then take your scissors. Just trim the ends off on that one as well. And then I'm going to turn that back. Oh, that looks much better. There we are. It's just giving you a little pumpkin vibes. Like that. That's my nice little pumpkin shape. Okay, so you've got your green pipe cleaner, and I'm going to snip a bit off the end, like that. Now the end bits are quite sharp, so I would suggest that you just turn it over as well. Before I do that, I'm just going to slip that underneath. You see where you actually just tied the pumpkin together, just slip it underneath like that. And then give it a little twist. That just secures it. That's a great thing about pipe cleaners. That's very sharp at the end, so I'm just going to turn that over. And then you can just make it into a nice little twisty shape. So I've got my little pumpkin there, and I'm going to add it to the rest of my string, my pumpkin string. So you can just keep adding them, and I'm just using a nice bit of brown string there. There we are, that just secures it. There we have it. So I've got my nice, fun pumpkin decoration. Look at that. There we go. There we are. Look. That looks great. Yeah, so you've got your nice pumpkin decoration. And if you wanted to, you could add some little googly eyes on as well. That would be fun. A bit like I've done with the spider there. Happy Halloween! If you do drawings, always send them to themubbles.com, because we've got a Your Art section on it, and we love seeing all the drawings that you do. So don't forget to send us your pictures. Okay.